So if you look at sustainable companies, they all tend to have multiple innovations. Now, these are companies that have competitors. And what happens if you have only one or two tricks? It's reasonably easy for a competitor to come in, copy those tricks, and then you just have the same trick being played everywhere. But if you have a company that is innovating on not one or two, but in 5 or 6 different areas simultaneously, what happens is you get this interplay between those innovations, which create these unique value propositions. So at Square, we did not only innovations in the way credit cards were read, which is the reader we always get pointed at, but in the fees, in the way we handled service, in the way the software was delivered, in the communications, in our legal documents. There were so many innovations piled on simultaneously that it was very, very difficult for anybody to duplicate the entire stack. The same thing's going on in Money and Mobile. You've got a whole raft of innovations to solve real problems. So you've got couriers going around, rural parts of India with, backpacks of cash. How do you protect them? How do you account for it? How do you handle the banking infrastructure, which is, by the way, constantly changing? How do you handle the government, which is, by the way, constantly, throwing you new laws? And you do all these things simultaneously. What you come up with is this special mix that has a huge competitive advantage in the market.